Hello everybody, and this is another map review. I haven't done one of these in quite a long time. The last one was 4 months ago, I believe. But, yeah, I think it was legitimately that long ago. But this is map review of, this is a map review of GM Harborside. And, it's a map that I like. I only got it recently, so I don't know everything about it like I do with GM Flores or, some of the other ones that I've reviewed. But still, I like this map, and, hopefully I can get back into the swing of things, do more map reviews. And with that, let's get into it. So, first you start off in this hub, area, which is, I think is a very good idea, seeing as the map is very expansive, and we'll get to that in a second. But you're presented with 3 options: a military base, the harbor itself, and an airport. Alright, one sec, I need to pause this. Be right back. I apologize for the slight interruption. So yeah, back to the map. But yeah, there's an airport, a military base, and the harbor itself. And for the sake of, for the sakes of the, not the sakes, the sake of the map review, we'll get to the harbor and therefore town first. So, when that happens, you spawn in this little area. It's like a warehouse, I think. And that's the rest of the town, but right now we're in the harbor portion of it. So, this is like a shipping yard. You got your shipping containers, and I can only assume these are fuel silos, and maybe this is for just either storage or seaplanes. Also, I think you can only open these from the inside, which is a tad annoying. It's also annoying me how they open downwards and not upwards, but I guess you can't have everything, right? There's one other thing, and that's that, you see how that window broke? Not every window does that. Even, actual windows, not obviously not the painted on ones, but, I think that one might. I'm just trying to find a good example. This building. Oh, I know why now. Never mind. Forget that criticism. I was wrong. The only reason that window does is because it's half painted on, half real window. But yeah, back to the map. Sorry. You're in a shipping container yard when you go through that area. And you've got cranes, which presumably would be used to load up the boat. But, I don't know. This kind of reminds me of how I would imagine Boston, like Boston Harbor, would look like, but I don't know, I've never been there, but if it does, then I guess that's right, but, so yeah, you also got this, I want to say pier, not the nicest pier in the world, but hey, whatever, it works. You also got a lighthouse over here, which I really like the touch of, but pretty cramped on the inside, but, tis a lighthouse. It's not a complaint. So, but, yeah, got a little ladder rim on the outside of it. You can actually go up it, unlike some other maps. And, yeah, you can go in a good chunk of the buildings. Not all of them, like you can't go in this one. But, so not all of the buildings, but a good chunk of them. Yeah, so, another one, I'm not really sure what this building's meant to be. And then, I don't think this is the hospital, is it? No, this is probably some big administrative, office building. Either way, you can't go in. Oh, you actually kinda can. They don't have an interior, but you can go up to the roof. Which, I'll talk about the logistics of this map in a minute. Not the logistics, that's not really the proper terminology, but, you also have this, which I would assume is, what's it called, where the mayor looks like the city hall or something. I'm assuming that's why there's just a stage there. Yeah, and a podium. That makes a lot of sense. And, I don't know what this is, maybe like a projector room, but either way. Going back outside of that building, you have this train station area, which there are mods for trains out there, and so yeah, I remember some other maps of cities have working trains already in them. But again, you can't ask for it all. This is a very good map, so don't let all my criticism fool you. I really do like it, but the airport's that way, and yeah, yet another storage facility or warehouse over here. I'm not really sure what this is meant to be. Like, I don't know, but so yeah, either way, this way is another building. Like, I'm assuming this is probably like a sandwich shop of some sort. That's what I would assume, just based on that. Some sort of a restaurant. And then up here, it looks like a second story of the same building, as well as having this underpass, which brings me to my next point. This map is really good for PvP, at least in my opinion. Like, even though snipers completely dominate it, like, I don't know, I can give you an example right now, actually. So, yeah. So I'm just going to spawn in a combine for the purposes of this. But, yeah, like, I think this map would be amazing for PvP. We'll put the combine on the far side of this fort. And I will go over to the building just up here. And I pretty much guarantee I'll be able to shoot him. For the most part. And who knows, maybe I'm just like good with a sniper or something. Yeah, there we go, only 2 shots, and that's pretty far distance, but I don't know. Like, it just seems like snipers would completely dominate everything, seeing as there's not much cover other than in the city. But this was tagged as like a build battle map as well. Not build battle, but like a build / battle. In that, you know, you can build that. The only thing I can compare it to now is Fortnite, I guess. But, you know, but essentially, it seems like a weird mix between a roleplay map and a PvP map. That's, I guess, the best way to put it. It succeeds at both, but, you know, it makes it feel kind of, I don't know. Either way, you have the rest of the city, including this, I'd like to say, hospital. It has a helipad. So, front desk, then you got elevators. And this, this is the room I was in earlier when I was talking about the windows. Let's see. Safe didn't break. But either way. So, you have elevators that go up here, and as well as a way to get to the roof, which I think is a nice touch. I like it when you can at least get to the roof, even though you can't actually, you know, like, go through it. But back to the review. Oh, that was part of the review. You also have a lot of tunnel ways going through places, but, you know, so it's this way to the airport. Which is, it's a standard airport. You got a hangar, a runway, which works with some of the plane mods that I have installed. I remember those from Aerial Combat and Gmod. If I had them enabled at the moment, that would be nice. But, well, I don't. You also got this, which is, this is the hangar I was talking about earlier. This is probably meant to be a fuel cart and generator, but, yeah, you also got this tower up here, like, what are they called? A flight control tower, I think. But, so yeah, flight control tower, and I'm not sure if this has bulletproof glass or not. Here, let me check. Shotguns. Okay, I can conclude that it does, since that would break almost any glass point blank range from a shotgun, you know. You know, at least the glass that I've seen. But still, so either way, there's also this fuel storage tank and helipad over here if you so wish to use those. And again, here's the runway with a perimeter fence going outside of it. Trees don't look the best, but, you know, I doubt I could make better. Still look nice, by the way. I'm not saying they don't. I'm just you guys know what I mean. But, yeah, sorry, I just haven't done this for a while. Let's see. What's that? Alright, I'm back, sorry. Yeah, what was I saying? Either way, I'm back. So there's also this highway that goes around the entire outside of the map, which is cool for getting around, I guess, streamlined route, but, I don't know. I'm not the most fond of it, mainly because, oh wait, it's not a highway, it's a train, and I guess it might not, yeah, it doesn't go through it. Yes, it does. Does it? Yeah, it goes under the water, by a train track. Okay, never mind, I'm just stupid, but, so yeah, you also have these exit roads, leaving the city, which, this is a pretty small town, but again, this is the max size map, so. Sorry, I'm used to TF2 controls still. Let's see. Alt. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So yeah, you can go in most of the buildings, not all of them, especially not all the big ones, but there's a lot of houses, usually torn up a bit, but still. So you also have this little area, and you can go back and, you know, Exhibit A, but if you go along this road, which I'm not gonna walk because that takes forever and I don't want to waste your time, you can come to this bridge over here and then to this, I want to say fort. I'm not really sure what it would be used for, but you know, maybe again, it's a very good like PvP map. So yeah, I never cleaned this up. Well, do it like 47 does. That'll hide the body. But yeah, so if you go this way, you have this little fishing hut, which I just like it, you know. It's nothing huge, nothing amazing, but it's nice. I just like it. Yeah, back along the road. So you have this fortress, probably, you know, like a war monument to the city. That's what I can equate it to in real life, at the very least. And you intersect some train tracks, just like real life. And you go through here, and you have this other base that looks a lot more modern, you know. And there's nothing spectacular at the bottom of the lake either, by the way. But if you go through, it's just, I'm assuming these would be bunk rooms if you decorated them proper. And then this up here, which looks like a watchtower, and probably is. And then this area, which just is the main base part of it, you know. Not a whole lot to say here, but I don't know, it looks nice. So, and in the end, isn't that, yeah. But you also have a helipad, and I guess a dock is the best way to call it. I don't know what a hangar for ships is called. It's right on the tip of my tongue, and I probably sound really stupid for not knowing it, but either way, but if you continue this way, you have, well, you just kind of go this way from the port. That's what it's called, the port. There we go. Yeah, you also have this island over this way, which is small and has rudimentary base things of it, but it looks really good for a siege. You know, say you're playing like Team Deathmatch in Gmod. You know, half the people are over there, half the people are over there, right? And a couple guys are just chilling in here, and you know, say the people over there won the deathmatch between the two sides, and there are only like 2 people over or here left. Then you know, it just seems like this would probably be the place to go if, say, V-Clip was disabled. Since then everyone would have to approach by swimming or by boat, and you know, I don't really think I need to explain what a shotgun and yeah, I don't think I need to explain why a shotgun and an AK will probably tear through most people. you know, that was pretty quick. So there's that. But if you could, also you have a dock on the island. I neglected to mention. I also really like the aesthetic of the dead trees and walls, and I don't know, it looks abandoned. But then you go back over to the port area, and so yeah, we're getting a bit ahead of ourselves. So you have a tunnel this way that leads back onto the road, and then I don't know what this is. I didn't know I could move it either. Oh, it's platform 9 3/4. No, why does every map I review have a nuclear silo in it? I didn't even know this existed. Wow. I don't know that was a thing. And after slow entrance, it just leads to the tunnel. Because of course, that's where I want to put my mass supply of nuclear devices. Right off a civilian tunnel. And then, yes, this going parallel to that as well as going that way. But yeah, I didn't know this existed. But, you know, I guess Kim Jong-un should be taking a few notes. Yeah, you know, because this is clearly the optimal place to hide your nuclear silos. Yeah. Also, they do a fairly good job of making it look like the background and the not back and like the playable area look similar enough, like especially from a long distance to the point where you kind of can't tell sometimes, which is both a blessing and a curse for the map. But you know, and that brings you full circle until you get back through there and into the town. You also have that area over there, which I neglected to mention earlier, and will do so now. Mainly because I forgot about it. But, so, yeah. And, yeah, let's see. So, alright, nothing much. Probably like a tank base or something. I don't know, there's... it feels like a combat map. Like, that feels like the main purpose, and this is the main criticism of the map. I don't like this. How it, because it's the background and there's water, it has that weird reflection thing, or it does that. You guys know what I mean. It's so weird. I don't like it, but yeah, it was tagged as battle, so I think that was probably the main purpose. But it also feels like this map is separated into 3 sections, and I feel that's mainly because of the canals, which I guess they do add something. Is again more of a border to defend, but. That voice crack. But either way, it feels so separate from everything else, which can be good, can be bad, but I think it'd be nicer if it was just separated off over here. Or, like, no, I don't think it should be separated off over here. I think the natural lakes look much better. You know, but then again, I guess this really wouldn't make sense. This area. The river. That's the word. I don't know why I'm so bad at talking today, but either way, so that was the main portion of the map. But, you know, as in terms of what it was intended to be, or at least what I think it looks like it was intended to be, it feels like if they really wanted it to be a battle map, they should have added more cover. Because, like I showed this off earlier, but you can shoot so far with this. Like, it's not even funny. Like, did I... Okay, that. It looks like he was streaming. Either way. So... But yeah, like, if they were moving, obviously it'd be harder, but generally if you know how to, you know, shoot a sniper in a game, then snipers would just win, you know. But either way, 7 out of 10 map. It was good. It's fun, but really could use some improvements. But either way, good map. I'll link it in the description. Thank you all for watching, and have a nice night. And also, I need to do the outro. So, if you enjoyed the video, please consider clicking on another one. And if you really enjoyed it, why not like the video and subscribe? Have a nice day, everybody.